Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Tuesday, the 7th of June, 2022. Had a good rain this morning, and I thought they said it was going to be an all-day rain, but obviously the sun is out at the moment, and it doesn't look like they're going to have any rain right away, so that's a good thing too. But, so I actually ended up sleeping in today, and was a little tired, and it was raining, so I was like, well, the heck with it. Got up late, so that's why no 3 o'clock video, and so I had some running around to do, so I went and did that, and Miss Hella stayed here. I had her in the Eric's Big Blue house, and she was not happy. She was not happy with me. She's like, you left me. So I'm going to talk on here in a second. We're going to talk about some things that you should have other than food, guns. Everybody knows about food and guns, I think. And what was the old saying is Band-Aids, bullets, and food. So what you're seeing here is some gravel. I had a load come in, and this is the butt end of it. When he brings in the next load, he will be starting at where the pad is, where I have my truck, and he's going to come up through and re-hit this whole area here. And, but I'm going to come up on top here, because I wanted to show you what it looks like now, since we had the gravel come in. So then we're going to go over this list. So, yeah, it looks like there might be some more rain coming. Well, we'll see. I'm not too concerned about it one way or the other. Now, it's a little thicker up here. What I'm going to have happen here, guys, this whole area is going to get, more stone on it. This whole area. So, but if you look at this now, it makes it even more like a park. The reason there's a gap here is because of the tree branches. So actually what I'm going to do is, like this branch right here, I'm going to cut that right off. I'll get the chainsaw and I'll cut that off, and I'll hit a couple of these off the pine tree as well, so that he can get in here, be able to lift his truck up the whole way, and then get this other spot. But he put this all through here. I think it looks awesome, and it just makes it even look more like a park than before. What the best thing about this, guys, too, when the folks came down in April to do like interviews, we were talking about possibility of group members. A lot of people got stuck over here coming out of the woods. It was a mess, just a complete mess. And so this part here too, the road in, it was very slick, and it was very difficult, very, very difficult. When it was wet, very greasy, because we deal with a lot of clay obviously up here, so really, really greasy, not a lot of fun. But now we have, like I said, coming in here now is going to be much, much better. So once we get the next load in, from the woods all the way back into the lower meadow is 2/10 of a mile. And so from the main road in, it is 8/10 of a mile all the way back into the lower meadow. So the way that I'm looking at it is, with 3 loads of gravel, we'll have a quarter of this knocked out, which is huge. And especially out here in the open, it's going to make a big, big difference. Big, big difference. So I'm going to go over this list here in just a moment, but I wanted to, walk down here and show you this. So we are making progress here at the homestead. This was another, very significant thing, because again, when this, even in through here, when this got wet, it got very greasy. So he had started, and you can see the change some grass is growing up through the other part there. So he had started there, went all the way through here, all the way up and stuff like that. So that went a long way. 25 tons of gravel went a long way, but it looks just, I mean, fantastic. I'm you know, maybe I'm biased, but I think it looks awesome. All right. So what I want to talk about in this video, so now we'll actually get into the video, okay? What I wanted to talk about in this video, so actually I'll show you this too. He must have come down today, or yesterday. Maybe he did it today, because yesterday it was still, yeah, he had to have done it today. Well, obviously he went inside and cleaned up the inside of the cemetery. So I will have to give him a holler. And but yeah, looks good. Looks good. Like I said, somebody said, well, why don't you just go ahead and do the inside? I just didn't want to do it just out of respect. It's their area. It's their loved ones in there. And so I didn't want to intrude. I don't mind keeping everything else nice and tidy around it and keep it cleaned up that way. But like I said, I don't want to intrude. You know, that's their private area. Even though it's on my property, you know, they always will have access to it and stuff like that. Okay, so we want to talk about non-food storage items, things that you should be storing up. And I want you to think about these things because these are important. Just as important, well, not just as important, but they're equally as important as, you know, food preps and stuff like that. Water filters. You know, guys, I've been very, very key right along the importance of water filters. So I think that that's important to you know, realize that we need to have water filters, okay? The next thing would be, you know, making sure you have your meds, painkillers, prescription medications, having all that squared away and ready to go if you have to take off or if you have to bug out or anything like that. Really, really important. Having basic first aid. So that comes down to any kind of medical supplies that you think that are necessary, from sutures to, you know, surgical equipment to, you know, bandages, antibiotic ointments, and all those type of things. The next one would be toilet paper. Very, very important to have toilet paper. I know that people will say, oh, that's not important. You can use a rag or you can use this or that. Well, I'm going to tell you what. I like my creature comforts. I'll be honest. And as long as I can have my creature comforts, I want them. So, you know, that's kind of where that goes. But so toiletries, making sure you have things to, you know, brush your teeth, dental floss, tooth care is still going to be really, really important. So toothbrushes, toothpaste, you know, deodorants, you know, sanitary napkins, those type of things for the ladies. And I think those are hugely important. Plenty of cleaning supplies. You're still going to have to clean stuff up. There's no more trips to the store to go get cleaning supplies. So having cleaning supplies on hand, I think, is really, really important. Okay. Like a space heater, propane space heater, something like that. I think that that's a good thing to have as well. So I would encourage you to get something to that effect as well. Let's see. Alternative power sources. Now, this is really actually not very expensive, realistically. You can get like a charger control unit that you can charge off a solar panel. They're not really super expensive, and I think they're a good thing to have. And then, oh, somebody's out there going to do her business, so we'll give her privacy. But so, you know, having you know, solar panels, small solar panels, they have the fold-up kind that you can have to charge up your phone, laptop, those type of things. I think those are good things to have. And so, you know, making sure you have alternative ways to have power, I think, is really, really important. So the next thing would be like flashlights, and then along with flashlights, rechargeable batteries. Being able to recharge the batteries is going to be really important as well, because, you know, once you've gone through a set of batteries, they're gone, they're done. So to have other batteries to be able to use, I think is a good thing to have. So duct tape would be another one. I recommend Gorilla Tape. I like it the best of black duct tape. It is absolutely amazing. It's great stuff, and it can be used for a lot of different things. Extra blankets, those are really important as well. If you can get wool blankets, that's what I would recommend over anything else, okay? Extra warm clothing. Along with that, footwear, proper footwear, having, you know, extra boots, extra sneakers, and stuff like that are broken in, that are comfortable, that you can utilize. Let's see. Matches, lighters, lighter fluid, that type of thing. Making sure you have plenty of those things so that when the time comes, you will be able to take care of what you need to take care of as far as getting fires going and that type of stuff. Now, there's obviously alternative ways that you can do fires, but as long as I can have a match or matches or a lighter, I want to have that as long as I possibly can. Okay. Let's see. Next would be a portable gas stove and extra propane canisters. So the propane canisters, guys, if you can pick up 20-pound tanks, 1-pound tanks, 40-pound tanks, 100-pound tanks, 200-pound tanks, I would recommend that you get as much as you possibly can and have it on hand, because again, when things go sideways and when things go belly up, you're going to have what you have. I know I've said that many times, but it is true. So it's a good thing to have those extra things, and it's going to make life a lot easier for you for a while if you have that extra propane. All right, cooking utensils, making sure that you have, you know, silverware, plates, spatulas, you know, bowls, you know, cooking pots, all those type of things. I think that that's really important as well to have. I wanted to show you guys this real quick too. So I have only made a couple of trips with this back and forth to New York, and you can see that the paint job's all flecked away. It's already rusting over here. I did pick up sandpaper. I'm going to sandpaper this down, and I bought some other paint to repaint this as a sealer. It's going to be black as well, obviously, but I'm going to have that as well. So you know, that is something that's going to be utilized. Another little project that won't take that long, but you can see it's ridiculous that just after a couple of uses that it rusted out that badly already. So I want to take care of that because I don't want issues down the road. I want to keep this as pristine as I possibly can. I've already told you guys that I also will be staining this deck with a water sealer, which I already have. I just have to do it. So that's another project. There's plenty of projects. So keeps me out of trouble. You know, that's the way that you know, I'm doing it. So anyway, what was I going to say? So anyhow, real quick, I want to mention my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community there, which is a resource that we set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. It is free to join. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. And once you're in, check out the message boards. Look for people in your state or your country to connect with like-minded people. Secondly, we have the Legacy freeze-dried foods on my website as well. So again, preppernurse1.com, click on store, it will drop down. You will see Legacy Foods. You click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. 25-year shelf life, GMO free, gluten options are available as well. It is the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. I think that that is important as well, so you get more bang for your buck. And it's a good thing to have in your long-term food storage. You guys know that I have it. I've showed it before. And so that's, you know, one of my things that I really like to have, because I like to have those options. Also, we have the forefathers on my website. So again, preppernurse1.com. You will see their forefathers logo. You click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you're on their website, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, looks like that storm's coming back in. As well, you can save yourself 15% by using the discount code PrepperNurse1. All right. So anyway, before this rain comes, I am going to jump off of here, and I will start getting this video up. I'm just doing the one video today, guys. Like I said, got a late start on the day. I had to go grocery shopping. I had to go get a money order. I went and picked up the pomegranates today as well. So I have them, and I will show them in an upcoming video. But I picked those up as well. Just trying to take care of some stuff that I needed to take care of today. And so topping off more gas, you know, always keeping that tank as full as I possibly can. And so that's part of the fun of it. All right, I will see you all later. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. I will see you all later. I hope you all have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.